Hey everyone, it's Amanda, and today I'm here to talk to you about the bangs. Alright, so I get so many questions, like literally that's the most commonly asked thing about me is questions about my bangs. So I thought I would devote a whole video to the bangs and questions about the bangs and just try and answer all the questions that you guys always ask me all in one video so that I don't have to repeat my answer a million times. Alright, let's get started. So the first question that people always ask is, how did you decide to get bangs? I'm thinking about getting bangs. Do you have any advice? So I've had bangs many times throughout my life. Of course, when I was a kid, I feel like everyone who grew up in the early 90s had the like straight across bangs that your mom would cut and like literally put like a bowl on your head and cut your bangs. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like everyone I know had those bangs. Well, I had those bangs and I hated them. My mom finally let me grow them out, I would say like probably around 4th or 5th grade, and I was like, I'll never have bangs again. And I didn't have bangs for a really long time. In high school, I would kind of have like side bangs here and there, but nothing major. And then my senior year of high school, I cut my hair really dramatically. I got bangs and I got tons of layers, and when my hair has really short layers, it gets really like frizzy and kinky. And at the time, it was like black. And literally 2 days later, Ashley Simpson did the same thing, and then everyone told me I had the Ashley Simpson haircut, and it was so annoying. I totally did mine first, FYI. But yeah, so I had bangs in high school my senior year, like the last half of my senior year, and then I had them for about a year and a half altogether that time, and I grew them out, and again, when I grew them out, I was like, I'll never get bangs again. I hate bangs. They drive me nuts. There's so much work. I'll never get bangs again. And then this last time was, I've had them now for a little over a year, about a year and a half again. Like I say, I have bangs for about a year and a half, but I can't go 2 years. It drives me crazy. So, I had them for a year and a half, I would say, up to now, and the reason I decided to get bangs this time was because I wanted a change that wasn't too drastic and too scary. Now, I know a lot of people think bangs are drastic, and I do too, but I have really long hair. I don't know if you can tell, and it takes like a long time to do anything with it. So, basically all I do in the morning is just kind of straighten it, so I get all the kinks out from where I had, like from when I was sleeping, and then I straighten my bangs out because sometimes when you sleep they're like, bah! And since I don't wash my hair every single day, I do the every other day method, I need my bangs to not look so psychotic, basically. So that's what I do with my bangs, and yeah. So it's not too high maintenance. I mean, all in all, it takes me less than 5 minutes, I would say, to do my hair in the morning, and that's pretty good. Some people take a really long time to do their hair in the morning, and I knew I wanted to change, but I definitely didn't want something that was going to take a long time to deal with in the morning. I think bangs were just kind of familiar to me. I knew what it was like to have bangs. I knew how to take care of them. I knew how to cut them myself, and it wasn't that big of a deal to me. So I think that's why I chose to get bangs again. Now, advice to people that are thinking about having bangs, I don't know, like once you have bangs, it's really hard to grow them out. It takes a long time to grow them out. So that's something you really need to think about if you want to get bangs. I think that only certain people can really pull off bangs, and I highly recommend you talk to your hairstylist and really think about it hard for a long time before you get bangs. I cannot stress that enough. Really make sure that you are devoted, because once you get bangs, I mean, you're going to have them for about a year. I mean, it takes a really long time to grow them out to the point where they don't look silly. So just keep that in mind. You know, please be positive, basically. Make sure you want them. Discuss it with your hairdresser, discuss it with your friends and family, see what everyone thinks. I recommend doing the thing where you kind of loop your hair over and just kind of get an idea, or maybe buy a wig that has bangs, something like that, just so you can see what you look like with bangs, because some people don't look that great with bangs, and not that I look perfect with bangs, but I think just because I've had them so many times, it's not that big of a deal. Like, people are kind of used to me having bangs, I would say, and if you're not used to seeing someone with bangs and they suddenly walk in with bangs, it can be a little like, oh my god, you look so different kind of a thing. So that is definitely something to think about. Make sure you're positive you want bangs before you get bangs. Once you've decided that you're going to get bangs, people always say, well, how do I tell the hairdresser, like, what to do? Like, how do I know what to tell her as far as what kind of bangs I want? Well, please go to your hairdresser with a picture. That's what I did. I had a picture. I can't remember who it was of. I don't think it was even a celebrity. I think it was just, I Googled, like, short bangs or straight bangs, something like that, and I got my photos. So please go with a photo. I'm sure your hairdresser would appreciate that too, because then they have an idea, because I had a friend who wanted like really long side bangs, like Candy Johnson side bangs. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I love her side bangs, and my friend wanted those, and she didn't have a photo. She went in and told the hairdresser she wanted side bangs. Well, they gave her those like short little like Justin Bieber emo side bangs, and they were awful, you guys. They were so bad. So it's really important to go in with a photo, and I know that can be kind of annoying to look up photos and whatever, but really in the big picture, it's your hair. Sorry guys. And it's something that you're going to be living with for a long time if you get bangs. So it's really worth it to go in with a photo, talk to your hairdresser for a while, and make sure you guys are on the same page. Another question I get asked is, how often do you have to get your bangs trimmed? Well, I trim my own bangs, and I'm not saying that I recommend this for everyone, but it's something that I've been doing for a long time, and I feel comfortable doing it, so I'm not too worried about it. But definitely consider going to get your bangs trimmed at least every 2 weeks. I trim my own about once a week, to be really honest with you. My hair just grows really, really fast. I've been using argan oil for a while now, and I feel like that makes my hair grow even faster. I'm not really sure if that's just a hallucination, but I feel like it's definitely helping. I really like the argan oil, so since this is a little bit of a hair video, check that out. I got mine at Sally's, and I've talked about it in other videos, but yes, so definitely consider that. Now, if you are going to trim your bangs, there are some good videos here on YouTube about that. I'm not going to make one just because there's already some, and I'm not an expert, and I don't want to give you advice that's wrong, but from everything that I've seen and my own experience, when you trim your bangs, and I'm going to try not to mess mine up, you're going to want to grab them like this. Do not pull straight out. Always pull down, okay? So if you pull them straight out, that's going to cause your layers to fall differently than when they're down, and then you get all these weird little wispies, and it's not a big deal like to fix them, but then when you fix it, you end up cutting shorter, and it's also easier if you pull them down to make sure you're not cutting them too short. And I always snip the tiniest amount at a time, like 1/8 of an inch maximum, and then you can always cut more if you need to. So that's kind of my advice if you're gonna potentially cut your own bangs. And also don't ever cut your bangs wet, straight up. So if you are considering getting bangs, I do not recommend that you give yourself bangs for the first time. It's not that difficult to trim them and maintain them on your own, but do not give yourself bangs on your own for the first time. Again, I know someone that did that. Bad experience. So just a little advice on that one. Definitely get them done by a professional. Alright, so I think that's it. If you guys have more questions about my bangs or anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment below, and I will answer below so everyone can read it. But that's about it. Now, I just wanted to also take this video to announce that I'm going to try to grow out my bangs. I've done this, I tried to do it a few weeks ago, and then I had to go somewhere, and I wanted to look really nice because we were having some photos taken, and I did not want to look silly, so I cut my bangs. but I am going to be trying to grow them out. As some of you guys know, Adam and I are going to be getting married in about a year, and I kind of just don't want to have bangs in my wedding photos. I know that might sound a little shallow, but I don't know, I don't see myself with bangs in my wedding photos. So I'm trying to grow them out. I might just do some side bangs, but just so you know, it's really, really long process, and bangs can look really silly when you try to grow them out. So bear in mind, that's what I'm doing. I'm sure pretty soon you will start to see me flipping them back or maybe pinning them back somehow. So I'm just kind of warning you guys that that's what's going on with my bangs, and that's why I'm choosing to do that to my bangs. So yeah, this is kind of an announcement that the bangs are growing out, baby. Okay guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your questions, and I will always try and answer all of your questions as timely as possible. This was something that I had just been answering a few questions here and a few questions there, and finally I was like, I need to make a video about the bangs. So here we go. You guys have it. You wanted it, you have it. I will always try and help you out with your requests. So thank you all so much for being so nice to me about my bangs, for all your kind words, and thanks so much for watching. If you guys have any advice about growing out your bangs, I mean, I've done it a few times, but advice doesn't hurt. So let me know in the comments also, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to rate and subscribe. Bye!